Buenos dias. Hello and good morning. This is Andrew Weston, raising all solar system planets intelligence through communication lines and light formations, synchromating souls, all those connections through its wires and its chakra formations, through its space continuum. We got to get ready what's going on right now through the fifth dimension right now, and the schematics that I have through its collaboration, through full force, through its relationship and partnership, its connection wires right now. So we're collecting all its patterns and ideas and voicing patterns, putting that all together through the line formations, using all those chakra formations through the voicing grids, through the communication devices, through the radio signals, and we're servicing through its new galactic air, the dimensional earth. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be voicing my patterns through the line formations, through the pyramids, as the higher selves. Remember, I was telling you before in my last video where they're forming an alliance? That's what's happening right now. So using all those laser connections through the pyramids. So if anybody gets a chance, try to meditate, visualize, and use your belief system that you're in a pyramid and you're meditating. Meditate for maybe 1 or 2 minutes. Use those line formations. If you're having problems to understand what line formation is, basically what it is, it's aligning, it's a project through its spectrum and its vector. Vector is a solar systematical system where you can take all those calibrations through modifications and calculations and all those cerebral, through the mind telepathy, the mind conception, and use those through the lasers. So it's using your perception. And when you're in the matrix grid, you understand its velocity of speed, because everything through the matrix is on vibration. Everything is frequency and harmonics. So people that are connected with their vibration, they'll understand their frequency levels and how to change the calculation through its rotation of its servicing through its wind factors. And those wind factors are through its oscillation. And that oscillation is extremely powerful because of the fifth dimension, where the schematics are coming in. We're splitting the atmospheres in 4 sectors. And those 4 sectors has its continuous function. Remember I was telling you about northwest, south, and east? That's exactly what it is. So it's calculating through its modifications and use the line formations through the cloud formations. And those cloud formations has its connection through its ground force. And the ground force, you're using the matrix grids. So let's just say it's kind of like a computer, where basically you take its your DNA structure and you formulate the computer and its spectrum. So use that spectrum through its solar lights, where it has its connection lights, and the systematical energy cycle system lights. Everything's connected through its systems. So we're using all those ground formations through the electric devices, but we're also using the transformation lights, the third eye. So everybody use their voicing grids, try to find a definitive breath. Use that, use your chakra formations, cleanse the soul every single day. And it's very important when you go from one atmosphere to another, is to change your diet extremely fast, because the energies that I give you are going a lot more quicker, a lot more faster, and a lot more stronger, and a lot more powerful, because we're coming into the fifth dimension, and using my schematics and understand the blueprints, the location grids through a string theory and its DNA structure has its full connection, as Father and Mother Gaia are spreading their seeds on a continuous force through the Godhead, where I'm using the golden lights, 12 golden lights of consciousness, and I'm also using my mastering lights. Now the mastering lights is separating through the yin and the yang. So it's keeping the energy flow through the oxygen of space and its continuum, changing its frequencies through its vibrations, and formulating everything around it and its solar systems through intelligence. And that's extremely important to have, especially in this time right now, because the schematics right now through its blueprints is split in 4 sectors, like I said before. And I'm using that to evolve its new vibration through the synchronizing souls, through the intelligence, through the plantation, through the solar systems. And the galactic solar sun planet and the supermoon has full collaboration, relation, partnership right now. So it's connecting wires between your brain frequencies, and those mind frequencies are its full connection. So you have your ups and downs through your emotional content, and that emotional content goes through your ecosystems. That's why it's extremely powerful. That's why you need to cleanse the chakra formations when you go through those atmospheres, because you're collecting ideas and patterns through your communication and your radio signals, through your energy fields, through your force fields. And I remember I was telling you about that radioactive meteorological systematical system glow that you were having. Well, that too is going to have its continuous force. So we're still in that spin cycle with when you see the stars. You have to get more connected with its communication. You have to understand what line frequency is, modifications frequency is, all those calibration frequencies. Everything has its connection wires through its infinity. And that infinity circle is through the yin and the yang. And the yin and the yang is the full collaboration through Father and Mother Gaia. So that's what's happening right now. So everything is going as planned. And the connection is getting a lot more stronger now. We're kind of like in the middle of June right now, coming into July. July is a totally different frequency of power. Its connection wires are going to be separating, and that's where we self-shift through its oscillation. And that oscillation is going to have its continuous force through the particles and energies that are combined through its DNA structures. So my point of view of what I need to do through my energy cycles, through my energy fields and my force fields, is to give you that continuous flow through its gravitation. And that gravitation pull is going to throw everybody into a solar mecha system through its spectrum. And like I said, those vectors are going to be extremely powerful through its laser connection. And those pyramids are going to be going through the alliance of the higher selves. So, and any alien formation is on standby right now. They're ready to platitude through their vibrations and having their full connection of their frequency levels. So once we balance out everything through its spectrum and its solar systems, we can now see ourselves with our balance. So I think that's good for now. We're going on a continuous force right now. Things are looking really prospered. So I'm going to leave you for now. But if you have any questions or comments, that's great. Also, too, I'd like to thank all the subscribers and viewers in the Higher Self channel for the love and support. You guys are incredible. I mean, what's happening right now, we're coming together, we're uniting, and we're formulating into something beautiful. And everybody's going to have that string theory connection through its DNA structures, and we're going to be formulating into the flower of love, the connection wire through the universal heart, the connection of everything through its multi-universe, where you have it within inside of you. And to understand that, you can understand human behavior and everything around you. And then you'll be able to understand your energies and what comes with those energies. Understand that your systematical systems are connected through its solar system, through its galactic force, through its energy force, through its vector, through its spectrum. So I think that's good for now for an update. This is Andrew Weston, resident all solar systems, planets, intelligence, calling out. Adios.